Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D, and today's tarot card of the day, out of the Wildwood Tarot deck, and I laugh at this because these court cards, I'm getting good practice on them. The King of Stones, the Wolf. Again, this is he's symbolic of the dead on their journey to the underworld. He rules the kingdom. He's a great advisor. This is all about materialism, security, and stability. So if you're thinking that you're not secure, you're not stable, look for this within yourself, or possibly within others, to give you that security and stability. And if this is a person in your life, it's somebody that's going to be a mature individual. They're going to be pragmatic and steadfast, and are going to offer that security and stability that I was talking about. The King of Stones, he's going to be a businessman, and he can be relied upon to keep his promises. If this is an aspect, appreciate the good things in life is kind of the aspect that he looks at. Be grateful for what you do have. Possibly to learn to handle money. Okay, especially during these times where maybe our budget's a little bit tight. Be a good opportunity to learn to handle money, or possibly learn something about the stock market, things of that nature. This is an event that's going to be something about a estate or land, possibly your health, financial support. And the questions that he talks about is, what advice gives you the best security? What advice gives you the best security? And that's a hard question, to answer. For myself, what advice gives me the best security? It's going to be the advice on, whether to move on, whether it's a relationship, or whether it's a project, or whether it's a career. The advice that, sometimes that advice doesn't have to come from a person. It comes from universe or spirit. You just have to listen. And where is life offering you its riches? That's a good question too, because, for myself, where does life offer me its riches? It's in my job. It's in the people that I'm with. It's in my relationships. The stronger the relationship, the more offerings I can get from the riches. It's a great opportunity to have. Social settings too. So, those are the two questions that ask about what advice gives you the best security, and what is life offering you on its riches. And this is 3 court cards in a row now. Yesterday we had that Knight of Arrows come up, asking you to, be swift. All right, where do you need to, be swift in your actions? And then you had the Queen of Vessels come up. She wants to know what's enchanting you. And then we've got that Knight of Stones, that horse. And these 2 cards have been coming up a lot lately. The Queen of Vessels and that Knight of Stones. Looking at you, wanting you to, touch base with your emotional needs. And that horse wants to give you that stability. So does this King of Stones. They want, he's the one you go to for the advice. You're asking for, for something going on, that, how's it working on your path? Okay. And you're going to him for advice. You went to him for last week. Now you're going to him this week. Okay. And the advice he's giving you is, I'm giving you something that you can, firmly grasp a hold of, where you can have that security, that materialism, that you're looking for. And it's an opportunity to understand where you are financially, where you are with your own security and stability. Okay, and that could be your health as well. Okay, take a deep look, of what you want in your life and how you can afford to get there. There are a lot of people out there right now that just want to pay their debt off so they can be financially free. And what a great way of going about that. Okay, knowing that they have to work so hard for, a number of whatever, they've got that goal in sight. There are others that want to get, a better education so they can get a better job. Okay, that's the, you know, the advice that that king gives you. You know, to look at your skill set, to look at your goals. Are they manageable? Are they, you know, smart? Okay. That Knight of Hawks comes in, wants you to act quickly on it. You know, take the opportunity. Take that opportunity, okay, to seize the day. If there's an opportunity that's out there, you know, and you've been watching it, and now's the best time to act, act. All right, because that king's coming back and saying, you know what, that was a great decision. Okay, that's going to offer you more security, more stability down the road. You may not see it now. You may not see it short term, but long term, you know, that's going to happen for you. Okay, and, you know, this guy, this King of Stones, he can be relied on to keep his promises. And you've got that Knight of Stones in there to help carry you along. Sort through the emotions with that Queen of Vessels to understand, you know, emotionally how to do it, how to move forward. All right. And of course, this all revolves around your creativity. You know, these two cards here, that Seven of Vessels reminds me a lot of that Eight of Stones. Here the guy was, you know, the Eight of Stones, he was creating, you know, working on his skill set, okay? But yet some of these are the same bowls, you know, and in Vessels, you know, the person's mourning. But here you go back to the stones, that Three of Stones, to work on that creativity. Whatever that, you know, creative muse is. And then you've got the Woodward, you know, asking you to, you know, look for that inner strength. You know, that King of Stones, what advice gives you the best security to, you know, to get that inner strength, to get that inner courage? Where is life offering its riches as you're being that Woodward? You know, maybe you come across this King of Stones while you're searching. Why are you searching for that inner courage, that inner strength? And the King of Stones asking you, what advice would you give yourself? How do you want to move forward? Obviously, stay grounded. You know, even during the cold and winter, you got to keep moving forward. Every season has opportunities for you. It's just a matter of whether you want to grab them. So that's a court message for the day. The tarot card message of the day, that King of Stones, that Wolf. And it's been a powerful month with all these court cards popping up. You know, you've got a lot of people in your life trying to give you the guidance, trying to give you the advice, you know, to show you what your path is, you know, what your quest is, you know, as well as, you know, the messages. You know, are you heeding them? Are you heeding the messages from the pages? You know, are you on the quest from the knights? You know, are the queens nurturing you? You know, are the kings giving you, you know, that best advice that's out there? That's what these court cards talk about. And these are all people in your life. They could be you sometimes. You just have to discern that message. You know, what's best for you. So this is D for the Spirit's Path. Leave your comments down below. You know, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button for me. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.